10 seconds left to go, and the score is close, 40-38. This is an intense game. The Eagles have the basketball. He shoots, he scores, but wait, the shot has been discounted due to double dribbling. Game over. The Eagles could have had a shot at overtime, but they'll have to settle for a loss. The player is outraged, saying he's never heard of such a rule, that really the point should be counted because he did not know. "I've been cheated," he screamed. One might wonder how a player could even get a spot on the team, let alone the court, given his obvious ignorance of the rules of the game. And though the scene I've just described sounds rather ridiculous, it clearly depicts a tragic reality that happens in America every day. People forego the benefits of fair participation in our representative democracy because they have a deep, fundamental ignorance of how it works. This has been highlighted by a recent election in many ways, and the ignorance runs deep in all affiliations of the political spectrum. Democracy is our game, the Constitution, our rule book. But many neither read the rule book nor play the game. Our system is one in which every player can participate because the game is open to all law-abiding adult citizens. However, when a vast majority of our constituency lack a basic understanding of how the game is played, we set ourselves up for an inevitable loss. So, how well do Americans actually know the rule book? Constitutional literacy among Americans is dismal to say the least. According to a poll conducted by the Annenberg Public Policy Center in 2014, a mere 36% of Americans could name the three branches of government: executive, legislative, and judicial, while an astonishing 35% could not name a single one. There is clearly an acute distinction between the freedoms provided by the U.S. Constitution and the actual utilization of those freedoms. We're not playing the game. So this raises the question, what can be done? Competing in a representative democracy can be a difficult thing, but we have to motivate our teammates to get in the game. Participation is up to the players, and we're not playing the game. The problem we have is our mindset. Moreover, many different solutions have been proposed to solve the problem of widespread ignorance. Better education, holidays dedicated to political discussion, more political public broadcasting, and even, absurdly, paying voters to learn. Each of these solutions comes with its own share of concerns. For example, higher levels of education have not resulted in higher levels of political efficacy, according to studies conducted by the University of Maryland. But the root issue with all of these solutions is that they treat the symptoms and not the root cause of political ignorance. Thanks to technology, information is more readily available to us than it has been to any other generation in the history of the world. Yet, ignorance is a choice, and we're choosing to sit on the bench. The Constitution is a 4-page document that few find the time to read, but as citizens, as voters, as Americans, we must make the time to read it. We must choose knowledge for the benefit of ourselves and our posterity. Each individual possesses great power to influence those around him. When we take personal responsibility for our government and for our part in creating it, we set a precedent for our fellow citizens, for our teammates. Ignorance and apathy pose a looming threat to our way of life. Let us not decay from within. Let us remember that no matter our political affiliation, we are all on the same team, Team America. Imagine a team that knows the rule book. Imagine a team that believes every player's participation matters. Imagine a team excited to play the game. Ignorance and apathy do not have to be the final score. We have to read and understand the rule book. But most importantly, we have to play the game. Thank you.